Yo. Ah. Konnichiwa. Stop. It's kind of annoying how the sound only plays when you click into the window. Let's begin for the evening. Originally, I was planning on playing Ace Combat 7 and actually starting Ace Combat 7 tonight. But then there's this thing that happens where I'll see someone streaming Mahjong and I'll be like, oh, cool, a Mahjong stream, let's go watch that. So I'll go watch the Mahjong stream and then I'll be like maybe like 5-10 minutes into this watching the stream, I'll just be like, God, I wish I was playing Mahjong right now. So I ended up playing Mahjong instead. Papin kana? It's the fastest way to go, is dropping the 8-pin. Could Champon the 3-2-man? 3-man 2-pin rather. Or if I pick up 3-pin, I can drop 2-pin and 1-man, and then I'll have a bloody Sanmenchan on the Pinzu. There's lots of things I could do. There you go. Wait, 2-pin, Ishanten. Sanmenchan here, Ryanmenchan here. Very good. No Pinfu. I mean, Pinfu yes, but no Tanyao. So reach Pinfu Dora. Pretty good. Pretty good as the first hand as a dealer. Steru shika nai. Oh. Drop that 5. Both Shimocha and Kamicha haven't dropped any Manzu or Pinzu, and they've both dropped the Dora, so their hands are looking kind of scary. I'm gonna pray that they are fighting over the same suit, in the hopes that they sort of just cancel each other out and let me get my free win. But who knows? Who knows with these sorts of things? They haven't dropped any of the 3 or the 6-os, despite their violent efforts. So it seems like I may be able to get those tiles. Let's drop the 1-man, keep the west, because the west is a perfectly safe tile. Okay, you're going for Manzu then. They could be going for Toi Toi or just Tanyao, but if they were going for Tanyao, I doubt they would have dropped the also Tuso, so it's most likely a flush of some sort. But there's the Tempite. So let's Richi. 3608. Reach Pinfu Dora. As long as they continue discarding Sozu, I'll eventually win. But it looks like Toyman is... Oh, Ipatsumo. Perfect. And I get a Noda Dora. That's a nice Hanuman. Is it? Okay, it's done. Good day, Erlang. I don't know why you chose to do that one of all the ones there. Predicted the order. I don't know why you would do that one though, considering a good thing happened. That was a very good thing that happened. This is happening. This is what I'm fighting for. Yes, I can believe this is happening. This is what I'm fighting for. Beating your crippling Mahjong addiction is harmful. It's not crippling It's not an addiction. I just gotta get my, I gotta get my, I gotta do it. I just gotta do it. I won't be able to feel satisfied with myself until I do it. But no, I was meant to play Ace Combat tonight, but I was watching Shibukawa's Mahjong stream, and whenever I watch him, I learn a lot, so it makes me want to play. So I ended up playing Mahjong instead of Ace Combat. Richi da. Richi da. This is a big hand. I will just drop the Hatsu twice, though. I can probably drop 9-so as well. And 4-so is Suji, but I don't trust in it at the moment. Maybe I will later. Mumu. Ishanten for Chitoi. We'll go with Suji. Foman is safe. Foman is Genbutsu. Warui ne. Sore atari da yo. The Khan 7 pin. Reach Dora nomi. Unfortunate. I wanted to use that chun pretty badly, but oh well. Ara. I just picked up pretty much. I'm in Ishanten now, so like, yay. Yay. This is a certified yay moment. Wait. Richi Pinfu Dora. Same as the first hand, except the first hand got Ipatsumo and Ura. Pawn. Dozo. Pawn as much as you want. See where it gets you. Against my Richi. I could have Dama Pin food, though. Maybe I should have Dama Pin food. Nah, it's fine. I can Richi. There's nothing wrong with Richiing here. It's early. I've got a good weight. Yeah. The only disadvantage to this Richi is that it's in the same Suji line as the daughter is. So people will probably be hesitant to drop the 6-so. And by extension, the 3-so. Hey, oh. But now I've got the Suji, so I could pretty easily get the 3-so or the 6-so. It wouldn't be strange if somebody dropped it. Most likely it looks like people are more or less folding. I feel like Kamicham might. Let me see. Alright, that's Suji. Kamicham, I feel like Kamicham might be for. It's hard to tell. I didn't see whether his drops were from his hand or from Sumo. So I don't actually know. Oh, your Toyman is so Toyman's pushing. Whether it's for Tanya or just for Kaiten, I don't know yet though. Hey Sumo, nice. Reach Sumo Pinfu Dora Foham. Should be 50-200, yep. Lovely, lovely. Moment. I'm west. Dora is 6-pin. I have 1, 2, 3 groups and 1 pair. They're all the groups are Kanchans though. Dealer's dropping 2-pin twice. And then 3-man. That's a little bit sussy. Could be a Sozu half flush. Now it's looking a lot more like one. Let's drop the East, now that the East has been played. Didn't Chi the Forcer though? So I'm guessing he's waiting for some sort of Yakuhai before he commits, or potentially something like that. No commitment. It might not be a half flush, to be honest. If he's this wishy-washy with it. Or his shape might not be the way he wants it to be. There's a drop there. Richida from Shimucha. Wait. I don't have any safe tiles. So let's just drop the Chun. And now I can drop the Shah as well. Oh, I guess I have the one, so I didn't realize. I didn't even consider it an option. But Chun is fine. So it all worked out in the end. And keeping one so is also not that bad. Lets me get a little bit of a bigger chance to get to Tenpai by having a group there. If I hadn't have dropped this 8, this would be Nagashi Mangan, by the way, if I hadn't have dropped this 8. Thuso is now Suji, so I can probably drop Thuso and be fine. And now Toyman makes his move. I'll just drop the 7-pin then. That seems like it'll do for a safe tile. Can also drop the 2-man. This could honestly be a 678 SSK. To be honest, Forso is fine. I now have 0 Genbutsu against dealer, but I'm just going to drop 3 so. Wait. There you go. It was a Khan 4 pin. Nachao yo. Start by dropping Shah. The daughter is Chun. I am South Seat. I have 1, 2, 3 groups and 1 pair. Let's drop the 9 pin, I suppose. Interesting. So Kamicha's cheat is a 6, 7, 8 off the bat. Either they're going for a ton. They probably have the Chun, either as an Ankh or as a pair. So if I pick up the Chun, I probably will be keeping that for as long as possible. It could be possible that they're doing just like a Tanyao SSK or something. But given that they've dropped the 8 pin straight off the bat, it's more likely that they have the Chun Dora. It's also possible that they're doing a Chinitsu or a Honitsu. I'm basically just judging that it's a flush of some sort based on how quickly they cheat that. It was very fast. So I dropped 9 so early, so I don't have to deal with it later. And now I'm just going to drop work towards Tempai while keeping whatever safe tiles I can. So yeah, this is probably Chun. Probably not a Honitsu, it's probably just Chun as an Anko maybe. Toyman's declared Dichi, so I think I'll just be folding my way through this hand. There's the run. Relatively cheap hand. Fed by the Uradora, so got lucky there. Good on him. Nice fruit count. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. I will drop the 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, 5 groups, 5 groups. So 5 groups, no pair. I'll drop the 8, so because it is simply better. So now I have a better little Radian weight. I pretty much give up on the 6, 7, 8 SSK chance that I had by doing that, but that's fine. Here we'll drop Haku first, because if I pick up the 6 or the 8 man, I can drop Tuso and switch this back into a Ryanmen weight, which will be a little bit better. I have no safe tiles, so I'm just going to drop Chun. Dropping honor tiles to buy time. It could obviously be like a Shampon or a Tanki though, but if that hits me then, all I can do is shrug my shoulders and say, you got it, buddy. Good on you. There's not much I can do in that case. Probably turn the calls off. That looks like a sumo. Yep, there you go. A 7 Penchan. So sumo, it's reached sumo Ipeiko Dora. 7900, yep. Nice hand. That'll advance the dealer, which is actually good for me, because it moves the game along. Gets it closer to all last, which is what I want. I've got an Ipeiko chance here. It's South 2, I'm North. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And a pair. Excellent. I could obviously pawn the Chun to make this hand faster. The only problem with that is I would lose my pair. Yeah, so it's not really worth doing. Nah. Unless I pick up another pair somewhere, it's probably not worth doing. So next I'll get rid of the 8 pin, most likely. Unless I pick up a pair of it, in which case probably get rid of the Hatsu, and then maybe the 2, 3 so, because the 2 is safe against dealer. 7 mon, I don't need. Obviously if I pick up a third daughter, I'll drop 2 mon rather. And I should have dropped 8 pin there because Ton was a safe tile. But yes, if I pick up a third daughter, I'll drop the 2 mon. Pawn the Chun if I get the opportunity. And go for it that way. Medici from you. I'll just drop both the Chuns here. It's actually advantageous to me if they win because they're in last, so they've also abandoned the 5, which is a daughter. So their hand is actually cheaper than it could have potentially been. It's possible that they have the 3 mon daughter. Perhaps 1 or 2 of them. But I won't worry about that too much. Haku's Genbutsu. Hatsu's Genbutsu as well, excellent. Can safely fold here. 2 pin is Genbutsu as well. This is not a 7 mon, wait. It's pretty much 0 chance it's a 7 mon, wait, so I'm gonna drop 7 mon. Yep. Safe. 2 pin is Genbutsu again. Six months safe as well. And now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. I guess the 1 mon is safe, so I'll drop the 1 mon. I'm in Yanshanten for whatchamacallit, Chitoi, but there's not enough time left in the game. If I was aiming for it at the start, I might have been able to get there, but I wasn't, so I didn't. I have plenty of safe tiles that I can abandon, such as Forso. I'll probably drop Forso rather than 3 mon, because Toyman has called on a tile. Even if he's still folding, it's safer to not deal into the person who has a scarier hand, who has a hand that looks like he's trying to finish. Even though he's most likely just folding here. But if he does happen to have like Tenpai for K10 or whatever, it'll just be kind of awkward if I just dealt into him at the end. So we'll go with Genbutsu for him. And Haite Sumo, pretty good. It was the Nan on a Chitoi. Interesting. No Uridora, so just a Mangan, which is good for me. Or perfectly fine for me. It's perfectly acceptable. If I pick up the Nan, I'll call it, but otherwise, I'm probably looking towards Tanya here. So let's start by dropping the more dangerous tiles, because we have pretty much all of our groups here. We have 2 groups over here. I've got a pair here, group here, group here. Yeah, I suppose I'll just drop the 5 there then. Wait. Just drop the middle tiles while working towards Tenpai here. Drop the ones that are all on their own. I'll admit that the 4-5 so would have come in handy. I could have gotten rid of the 1-2 Penchan or something like that. But alas. Probably drop the one man here. Dealer is pushing towards victory, so I will attempt to push my hand towards the Tanya. Wait, Ishanten. In order to end their dealership as soon as possible. Don't really want them to get multiple wins in a row. I can even get the daughter bonus from the red 5 man, which is nice. Any win streakers? I'm about to be. About to be. Keep your eyes open. Here we drop none. Because Ton hasn't been played yet, it's very possible that Dealer is waiting on it. Or at the very least, it's possible that he has it as a pair in his hand. I won't fully fold. If I get Tempai, I probably will drop the Ton after all. They're thinking here. Do I still trust the Ton here? Well, it depends. I pretty much need the 6 though to go into Tempai. I won't chi the... Probably won't chi the 4-7 pin. Just because I don't want to risk the... Actually, you know what? I will. There's only one 9 so left. And since 6 is Suji against Toyman, I think it's worth chiing the 4-7 and going into the Tempo, even though it risks the Fudi 10 from the 9 so being dropped. Okay, I can drop Ton here. Perfect. And now I can potentially pawn 5 pin, because 6 pin is Genbutsu. Yeah, I'll keep with the 6-9 shape. So I'll just drop the 7, so. Looks like Shimocha's going for Tanya. So even if I deal into them, I don't really mind. I'll continue dropping tiles that are safe against dealer. The daughter is Shah. So I'm not worried about Shimocha having the Shah because he's Northwind. The only person I'd be worried about is Toyman having it, which is why I'm continuing to drop Genbutsu against Toyman. Honestly, I could get away with the... probably either the 3 or the 6 man. Both of them are most likely fine. Yeah. 2 6-0s left? Yeah, I know. Wait, looks like we don't get Tempai here. I suppose there's one chance we get the last 6-0, or the last, or like the 5 pin or whatever, but looks like that's not the case. Shot the 8-0 then. Wait. Yep, there's all the Shahs. There's also 2 red daughters there, so that was quite scary. It was a 5-8 pin wait, which is why I dropped 6 pin instead of 5 pin, because the 5 pin was dangerous. Starting our hand off with 3 daughters. Actually, 4 daughters, because of the red one. Pretty good. Pretty good start. It is South 3, I'm West Seat. I have 1, 2, 3 sequences and a pair, I guess you could say. I want to go Tanyao here, but I'm picking up a lot of edge tiles in this Sozu, and it's making it difficult. Okay, I can drop the 1. I will go for Tanyao here. So I can... hold on. I will not pawn the 2. I will not pawn the 2 so yet. If I get 4 pin, I will. But until then, probably won't. I should have dropped 9 so instead of the Yatsu there. Right, none. I'll just drop 9 so now. Wait. Still a ways to go. Dropping all these sows is not a bad thing. Not against dealer, it's perfectly fine against dealer. So there's the Riichi from Kamicha. So I can pretty much just fold here and let Kamicha go wild and do whatever he wants. Because as long as he wins, the round rotates, and I keep my lead as long as I don't deal in. Even on a Hanuman, like, I'll be fine. Probably turn this off. Like, there you go. There's the Riichi from Shimatra as well. So that's looking a little bit more scary. Drop 9 so. So I can no longer drop 8 pin anymore. Is that going to be the Ron? No, not quite. But it does make it so that the 5-man is Suji against Shimatra, so I can probably drop 5-man. It was a 7 Penchan. Okay, cool. Each Sumo, SSK. A nice 7900 Sumo. Perfect. So now he's in, both these players are in Sumo Hanuman range for the comeback. So I guess I'll try and play a little bit more aggressive this round. There's the Chun. Wait. South 4. I'm the South seat. 1 group, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups technically. The non. Chun Nomi Gaming. I'd like to fit the daughter in somehow because I don't like. If I drop the daughter, it could get cheated or pawned, and that's just bad for business. So I'll try to avoid that from happening. Wait. But it's looking like I will just drop the daughter, yeah. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Well. I could definitely like chi the 5 and then drop like the 1, 3 or something. Huh. If I hadn't have dropped that 4 so I would have had the 2, 3, 4 right there. But there's nothing I could do about that. There's no way I would have known. So actually Shimocha is going for the Hatsu. So considering the points, it's possible that Shimocha is going for just the simple quick and easy hand to secure second. But that being said, I will not drop this daughter because there is a chance that they have an Anko or a pair in their hand, and if they pawn that, that's a potential Hanuman comeback. So let's drop safe tiles while we advance towards Tenpai. He could also have the Chun in his hand as well for the two Yakuhai, for the 2 Han. Wait. So we'll just play around with that, and looks like Toyman got a simple Tanyao Ron. Oh no, it's not even, it is Tanyao. Pinfu Tanyao Dora Dora. A nice 7,700 points. That'll put him up there. If he had gone into Riichi, he could have potentially gotten the Hanuman and won. But oh well. I'll take the first. And so the win streak begins. Perfect. Nice. Okay, it's East 1. I'm Northwind's daughter is 9 man. I have about 3 groups. That's 4. That's perfect. I have the Ton, so I can pawn that. Ton Dora. Looks like that's what this hand will be. Ton Dora no mi. Ton Dora. Just Ton Dora, yeah. So I could keep the 8 here and drop like the 8s or something and try to get the Dora, but I think I'll just drop the 8 man there. There's no need to complicate my hand with things like that. We'll just go straight forward. So here I've picked up the 9 so. So this is potential Ton Itsu Dora looking hand. So we'll work towards that, cutting the 3-5 man and keeping the Haku as a potential safe tile. And now I've got the Chun as well. Perfect. It's the 1 pin. Wait. There are 3 1-sos left and 4 4-sos left. But those aren't something that I need to care about too much. Because overall I'm just going for Tondora. If the Itsu happens to work out, then I'll take it. But it doesn't need to work out. So if I pick up another 9-so here, I will drop the 4 pins and just go for the Honitsu. But it seems like Kamicha had a pretty fast hand. He had Pinfu and Tanya, and he went Damaten on it. That's the second time that somebody's done like Dama Pinfu for no particular reason. It's East 2, I'm West Seat, Dora is 9 man again. I have 1, 2, 3 groups and a pair. Now I have 4 groups, you could say. So here we'll drop Ton and keep the Sha and the Chun. Because those, since I'm the West Wind, so the West Wind will most likely be a safe tile against everyone else, unless somebody goes into Ichi for like a Tanki or Shampon in order to trip me up. But I doubt that that'll happen. So here I can drop... I can drop the Sha or the Chun. I think I think I can drop the 7 man. I'm going to drop the 7 man. Like, I could have dropped the Sha or the Chun there instead, and kept the 7 man for, like, the possibility of a, like, 6 man or, like, an 8 man or pick something like that. But I'm just going to drop it early, because I don't think I will use that anyway. Also, dropping it early is great, because if somebody goes into Dichi with a Penchan on the... looking for the 7 on the, like, the 8 and 9, so that they can get the Dora, it prevents me from dealing into that. So we'll just get rid of the Chun, because it's a safe tile. Honestly, Pinzu and Manzu are both kind of scary against whatever Toyman is doing. So let's play this a little bit on the safe side of things. Lychee from Shimocha into the Mangan Sumo, I'm assuming? The Mangans. Oh, that could be a Hanuman. No, it's Mangan, yep. Mangan Sumo from Toyman. Deal a Mangan. East to west wind. Dora is 9, so I have 1, 2, 3 groups. You could also say it's 2 groups and a pair. Yeah, let's drop 9 pin here. Like if we pick up Sha or East, it's a Yaku, so I can just call on that. And if we don't, they're probably safe, so I can just discard them and not be in trouble. Just like that. Okay. So this is a good situation, like SSK is possible here, but I likely won't go for SSK unless I pick up another 7. Ah, okay. So here I'm gonna drop the Nan. Just the one Nan though. Next turn I'll probably drop the Dora. I'll most likely drop the Dora. There is a chance I get the 8 so, and can then use it for like a Richi Pinfu Dora sort of scenario. But here, what I'm probably doing, I've picked up another Dora. So I could use that as a Dora pair. And I suppose I will. So I've got the 4, 5, 6 here, the 6, 7 here, so that's Zodianman. Wait, 6, 7 here is Zodianman as well. I've got the Khan 6 man here. So I'll most likely just drop the 2, 3 pins. Now, here we go. Drop them both. Tuso is safe against Shimocha. So I'll drop the 3 pins before the Tuso. Tuso also looks safe against pretty much everyone. It looks more or less safe against pretty much everyone at the moment. There's the Khan 6-man pickup. So now I'm in Ishanten, Richi, Pinfu, Dora Dora. If I pick up another 7 so, I could actually potentially upgrade to an 567 SSK. But it seems like I didn't, so I think I'll probably just Damaten this. Because this is Pinfu with 3 daughters. It's a bit of a hard question here. It could be a 4-7 weight. So I think I just go for it. Even if it deals in, I think I go for it. Yeah. SSK God. Yeah, so like if I pick up 7, I upgrade to SSK for 3. Hell, if I pick up... Wait, no, if I 5, if I get the 5, it's a guaranteed SSK. Actually, I just realized that. That was foolish of me to wait so long to realize that. So 5 so is the best tile I can get. But obviously if I pick up 7, I just drop 4, because then it's a guaranteed SSK that way. No, I'll keep shoving this, even if it deals in. I think it's fine. Because all of the daughters are here. So that's Richi. I don't know what... It can't be much more than Richi. Like, maybe he's got like a red daughter or something. So even if he runs me, I doubt it'll be the level of a Mangan, unless he like rides some Odadora. There's the upgrade to the guaranteed SSK, and potential Ipeiko. So this is a Baiman. Yep, Sumo Baiman. Sumo, Ipeiko, Sanshoku, Dora Dora Dora. Pinfu. Yosh. Insane. This is my true power. So it is east 3, I am south. The daughter is 9, so once again. I have 1, 2, technically 3 groups and a pair here. Pretty decent start to a hand. I do have the daughter, but I think I can probably just discard it without too much issues here. Because I already have 2 red 5s, so the value of the hand is already there. Obviously, if I pick up around it, that'll just make my hand more expensive, which is good. Could only be a good thing. Haku, we'll probably start by dropping 1 mon here. There's a chance we get the pair of these, and if we do, we just pond those and go for it. There's the east. Wasn't pond, so east is probably a safe tile. There's the 8. So here we'll just drop to the Haku, because the east is safer to keep. So if I pick up around this area and get another sequence going here, obviously I drop 4 man, but if I pick up around the 4 man, I'll probably just drop the 3 pin. There it is. Okay, 4 man, go away. Ishanten. If I pick up 7, so I will Dama. Honestly, I'll probably just Dama anyway. Wait, no. If I pick up the 2, 5, 8, I pretty much have to go into Richi. But if I pick up 7, so I Dama. Just so drop that early. There's the dupe of the daughter. So this is looking like more of a lesser Vodichi. Pretty much going to be guaranteed to be Vodichi. I don't really want to do the Champon weight on the daughter and 5 so. So if it does end up, if I do end up picking up around here, I'll probably... perfect. Let's Damaten this. Wait. Damaten Pinfu. Dora Dora Dora. Honestly, I'm just gonna Dichi. Like, it's a Sun Menchan. There's not really much of a reason not for me to Odichi here. There's so many tiles left. Yeah, there's like 9 tiles left. The only disadvantage to Odiching here is that because I haven't dropped any Pinzu, the Pinzu are going to look pretty suspicious. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to be dropped. Nice Sumo. Nice. Richi, Sumo, Pinfu, Dora Dora Dora. Yosh, Hanuman. With that sort of value, there's no reason not to Richi. Yay. Wait. Chuffed. So it is East 4. I am dealer. Daughter is 5 man. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. This could be Toy Toy or Chi Toy, or potentially like Sun Anko. But we'll just go for the Toy Toy. Going for a quick hand is great when you don't have the daughter as dealer, because it just resets the round, prevents anyone from getting any big wins on the daughters. So this will be Toy Toy, it'll be 2 Han. Wait, drop the east. There's a chance I can there's a chance I can Khan the 9 so, which will increase my Fu count and my point count. But there's also a chance that it gives me daughter as well. So I most likely will Khan this, even if it's an open Khan, even if I'm not in Tenpai. Pon. Tenpai. Wait, now I can Khan easily. Oh, there's the Ron. That'll just be the Toy Toy there. Thank you. Didn't get the Khan, but oh well. She gave up for real, yeah. It's once again East Steeler, once again East 4. This time the daughter is the Red Dragon. I have plenty of groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 groups. I've got a pair. Got pretty much everything I need. Rian Shanten. Just drop Fosso here. So if I pick up 8, so I drop the Ton. And then after that I can either do a... Actually no, if I pick up 8, so I probably just drop either the 4... no, I drop the Ton, yeah. Because then if I pick up the 4 pin or the 7, I can drop the 9. And if I pick up something else... Oh, I just dropped the Ton there. I can do something. I can drop like something else. I can drop like the 7 or the 4 and then have the 6, 9 weight. Plenty of options. Reach. There you go. San Menchan. Perfect. So Richi Pinfu. That's it. Maybe if I get some Dora, that'll be nice. Ipats is also very possible here. Ipats Sumo is very possible. Chinya, he's going for SSK. He probably has the daughter as well. Whether as a pair or as a triplet, I don't know though. That'll be Ron, thank you. Udadora, nice. That adds value. So Shimacha's on the verge of death. I wouldn't be surprised if Shimo was just AFK. Once again, dealer. Let's drop 2 pin first. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. There's another one. Here I will drop 2 pin. The daughter is West, aka Shah. Wait. Another 2 pin. Get rid of that. Shouldn't get rid of that. But yeah, I think Shimo literally just hit all of these buttons, auto discard everything, and then just went AFK. They're probably tapping every now and again to make sure they don't get kicked from their AFK, so that they don't get banned. But like they're not playing the game. Yeah, I don't even have to look at what they're doing. This one's a little bit tricksy. Let's just drop the Noff for now. Theoretically, I could get the 4 pin, and then... I guess if I get the 4 pin, I drop 5 pin and go for the Dianmen. Okay, there's a 4-man. So now we have too many things. Just drop 5 pin there. Right, get the Ranmen on that. Probably drop 6, 8, so... Since it's safe against them, and they're pushing. Richi from Toyman. So we can just fold here. If they sumo, the game ends and I win. If they Ron Shimacha the sumo, the game ends and I win, so... As long as we just avoid dealing in here, it won't matter what happens. Wait. Just gonna drop safe, just gonna fully fold. I'm not even gonna try to contest them. Not gonna go the long way around, just gonna better ori. Pawn on the east. So I don't actually have any safe tiles left, but I'll drop the 9-man. That'll be the sumo, and that'll be the game. Unless it's an extraordinarily cheap hand, which it's not. She's sumo daughter, so that'll end the game. Another first place. Excellent. And on to the next one. Good progress, good progress. Making some nice quick progress. Okay, east one, I am the Shas, I'm in the west seat. Dora is 7-pin. I have pretty much all the groups I could need. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Basically just pawn the Shah here, drop the... just drop the 1-man here. Nope. Pawn Shah, drop none. Tempai with a Shampon on the 4-pin and 5-so. Which could very easily be upgraded into a Rianmen weight. Just like that. Wait, upgrade that to a Rianmen. The reason why it's an upgrade is because, well, 4-pin and 5-so are... 5-so especially is kind of a difficult tile to get your hands on from other people. Most people won't usually drop it later on in the game. And the 4-pin is hard to get because it shares a Suji with the 7. So if someone's in Tempai with a 5-6 pin waiting on the 4-7, the 4-pin is suddenly very dangerous. So it's harder to actually get the 4-pin there in that situation. Don't chi that. I could Dichi this. I will Dichi this. Dichi. So the Shampon on the 4-pin and the Shah. What's good about this Richi is that Toymen has started pushing, and it looks like that Toymen probably has either the Haku or the Ton. But yeah, either the Haku or the Ton, most likely. Here's the Ton, not the Ton, so it's most likely the Haku that they have in their hand. But they didn't pawn that, so could be an Itsu maybe? Maybe an Itsu sort of looking hand there. No, either way, there's the Shah, so I don't have to worry about anything. Richi, Shah, Dora, Dora, Fohan. Oh, yeah, Fohan. That'll be Fohan 40 for an upgrade to the manga. Nice, very good. But yes, since he's started pushing, the Richi becomes very scary for him. Because he has less tiles to discard. So less ways to be safe. It's east 2. I am south seat. Dora is 6-man. I have the Ton. And I have the potential for the 234 SSK. I've got too many groups here. I've got 6 groups. I will most likely I'm just going to chi for the SSK. Because that's my main, like, directive or whatever. Let's drop the 6-7 pin here. Gee. Wait. That gives away my SSK. Right, and then abandon the SSK and go for the ton. If I had picked up a dupe of the 6 or the 7, I probably would have kept going for the SSK. But unfortunately my hand didn't work out that way, so we simply switched to the ton nomi. Turn off cooling. Wait. Jade. I suppose the only disadvantage to going for the ton nomi is that if nobody drops the ton, I can't win. So all I can really do is hope that nobody's holding a pair of it. Interesting. Once. Sumogiri. What will Kamicha do? Sumogiri as well. Ah, looks like everyone was in Tenpai. Pretty much. Hitsuchika Ippiki. So that's fine. Minus 500 points for me. Rotate the dealer. So now it's East 3, I'm the dealer, Dora is 5 pin. Let's start by dropping the 1 so. I have a potential Ipeiko over here with the 1, 2, 3. Potential Ryanpeiko as well with 1, 2, 3 pins. So pretty good, pretty good. Let's drop the 8 man here. We're in Ryanshanten for the Ryanpeiko. Ah-huh. Yeah, let's drop Shun here. Most likely, I will probably abandon the Ryanpeiko here. The only way I don't abandon Ryanpeiko here is if I pick up a dupe of the 5 so, of which I could drop the 6 so, and then be in Ishanten for it that way. Chi by Toyman, Chiing the 6, 7, 8, most likely a Tanyao. Possibly has Dora, possibly has a Yakuhai, such as Hatsu. Nope, no Yakuhai. That's a Tanya. That's a bona fide Tanya, my friend. I'll drop the 2 man here. If I pick up the sequence around the 5, 6, I just drop the other 2 and then go for it that way. I've picked up the dupe. Let's drop the 1 man here. No. Yes. Drop the 9 so here. Yep. and so passes. So you could argue that I drop 6-0 based on Suji, but I won't. There's the run. Yep. There's a 2-5 wait. So I could have shoved. Well, that's perfect. That takes the person in second further away from me. Like, yes, I could have shoved. But the problem with shoving there is that even if I did shove, I wouldn't have made it to Tenpai anyway. So it is East 4, I am the North seat. Dora is 4 pin. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, no pairs. 5 groups now. That'll be a Hatsu Pon, I assume. Yep. Coming out by Kamicha. Perfect. Let's drop this 8-9. There's a slight chance I can move towards the 1-2-3 SSK here. So I'm going to keep that in mind while moving forward. There's the pair. Alright, so we'll drop the North now. I can drop the 1-3-so or the 6-8 man. But I will keep the 6-8 man and drop the 1-3-so. Because if I pick up the 5 man, that turns into a San Menchan. I'm a little bit worried about what Kamicho's doing, because he has yet to drop any Sozu, but it looks like he's just doing Hatsudora. So not too much to really worry your head, pretty little head about there. Let's drop this 1-3 pin. Cheat 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. So it's possible that they have around this area with the 3-4-5 man. I'll probably turn off, probably call Pon and Chi on some of these, and then drop the 9 pins safely and just go for the Tanya Dora. I could, of course, just fully fold and not worry about it. Yeah. That looks like a Hatsu Dora. Yep. Yeah, I'd like to extend my lead at some point here. It is South 1, I'm West Wind. Dora is 6 pin, of which I have 2 of. So I think here I'll drop 9-so and work towards the Tanya here. Some solid playlist. These are all of these songs are songs that I've bought the albums for and have downloaded on my computer. But yes, thank you. Music is I love music a lot. So it's always nice when I find someone who shares my tastes. So we'll just Pon. And move towards the Tanya here. Music is great, I agree. Where would we be without it as a species? Dropping the 1 pin here is great because it makes Suji for 4 pin, so I could get a Chi off of it. You got into making it again last year? That's nice. I've tried making it a little bit, but I don't understand any of it. Drop the 8-so here. So now I can just Chi drop the 4 and be in Tenpai. or I can pawn the daughter, drop either the 3 or the 6 so, and be in Tenpai that way. I can also chi the 4 pin. Pawn. So now I just need to decide whether to drop the 6. I will drop the 6 instead of the 3. So now I'm in Tenpai for the 4 pin. I'll most likely change my weight if I get the opportunity. Because my discards make it look like I'm going for a lot of pins here. There's the 1 pin there, which makes it sort of appear like I'm not going for a Honitsu, but it's hard to say with just a 1 pin. Playing around inside of making weird stuff in the Dao is a great way to get started. What's the Dao? Sumo. So... Nan double nan dora. Nice. It is Saf 2. I am Saf Seat. The Dora is Haku. Digital audio workstation. Ah, yeah. I have some sort of station. I don't remember what it's called. But I got it because there was like a Humble Bundle pack where it had like Sony Vegas for video editing, and it had some like music creation software as well. And I messed around in that a little bit. And it was nice because you could just like plug in the samples that they had and make your little funny little tune that way. But it seems like a lot of the stuff on that software is like locked behind paywalls where like you have to buy instruments and buy samples and stuff like that, which is wasn't really a fan of, so I stopped using it. I feel like something like GarageBand would be easier to figure out. So 8 pin Ishanten. Because I've heard a lot of success stories of people who just like have just messed around in GarageBand and found something and like made something nice. I just don't know if that's like Mac only or whatever. Load them up from royalty-free samples, chop them, stack them. That sounds nice. I feel like if I could learn to do that, that could be fun. Drop this here. Honestly, I should have just dropped the 7. If I get the 8 back, it'll be nice. But otherwise, probably just drop the 7, go into each. Chi via Kamicha. Let's drop the 7 now. Ton's a safe tile, so we'll hold on to it to enter Tenpai safely. Punk and heavy metal stuff, that's great. Punk and heavy metal is nice. I'm a fan. Let's drop the 7 here. Going to the more electronic part? Hell yeah. I feel like I could make the music better if I were to like plug in my keyboard into the computer and then play it that way. Because like playing out the notes on like a keyboard or like with the mouse is like just does my head in. But to do that, I would have to pretty much relearn piano because I haven't played it in so long. I would like to. It's just hard to work up the motivation. Although I certainly do have the time. Wait. A MIDI controller? Sounds interesting. It's just using a regular keyboard. That's cool. Muscle memory. Nice. Yeah, I get that's like the thing I need the most. I went into it thinking like, oh yeah, I've played fighting games and stuff. I played fighting games for a long time. I've played them for years. Like, surely my hands are perfect for like they're ambidextrous enough for like, or they're dexterous enough for like piano and all that. We can do piano. And then I realized that turns out they're not really that dexterous. I don't have the muscle memory, and also my wrists are fucked up for not like doing it properly. Hoi. It is South 2. I'm the South seat. Dore is Forso. I have Ton, which doesn't actually help me, because it is the South round. Keep that in mind. So here we'll probably drop the none here. Yeah, if you don't like have the proper posture on keyboard, the wrists your wrist will just get destroyed. I always found like adjusting my seat to get to the right height like was just like really difficult. It was never perfect. Got to keep the straight back. You got to keep the arms like lifted above, not resting. Of course, not. Oh yeah. Like I guess if you're like playing like long sessions, it'll be like harder on you. But if you're just doing like little snippets and then cut and pasting and putting them all together on the computer side of things, then it won't be too strenuous. Wait, Ishanten. Got a bunch of Kanchan weights, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. Pretty much no matter which way I go into Tempai, I drop 9 pin for it. Unless I pick up the 8 pin, which I don't think I will. That's a 3-man. Can I do anything with that? I will drop the 9 pin here. Six, go away. The reason why I dropped 9 pin there is because I'm dropping 9 pin to go into Dichi anyway. There's 2 8 pins gone. They're not it's not an entirely dead tile, but it's not something I can really bet on happening. And this way, if I pick up the 5 or the 4 or the 7 man, I have a better Rianmen sort of weight, and I can drop. I can probably drop the 5-7 here. Let's drop the tons now. Yeah. This way I can change my weight while also avoiding having to ruin anything in my hand. Oh, it doesn't really change my weight, but it sort of just like buys a little time for me. Wait. Minute. Again. So Shimushi's made his move, but he's just cheating for K10, so I'm not really concerned about it. Just continue dropping my tiles. I could also cheat for K10, honestly. Last chance to cheat for K10. Last chance to sumo for K10. Cheat. Ah, the bastard. Bastard stole my K10. South 2, once again, I'm in South seat. The Dora is 6 man. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. And I have potential Dora acceptance with this shape over here. Probably hang on to Chun. Okay, get rid of Chun now. So Rianshan then. There's a potential chance for the Itsu here, which would be nice. That's a pair. So let's drop 4 man here. Getting the Dora will be a little bit harder now, but this is the fastest way to Tenpai, which will be like Richi. Probably might not be Pinfu. If I pick up the 7 man, it will be, but otherwise it won't be. But otherwise it's just Richi no Mi. Drop 1 pin here. So now we pretty much have the Itsu there, just missing a 9 pin. None of the 9 pins have been played, so there's a pretty decent chance that we can sumo it, or that somebody will drop it into us. Another 8 pin. There's the reach. No, I'll just Richi. Like, I could have done it for a turn to try to get the 9 pin for the Itsu, but I think I'm fine with just the Richi Pinfu. Especially since Toyman is shoving. Looks like it's probably an SSK or a Yakuhai. Not sure which one yet, though. That'll be Ron, thank you. Richi Pinfu. And Urarura. That's some nice value. That'll be 3,900. Plus I get the Richi sticks and the Honba that was stored up there. So I get bonus points. That's pretty much why I wanted to shove that hand as far as I did. It's not a great hand. It's East South 3. I am the dealer. The daughter is 1. 1 pin. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. So I might... I'll push towards it, but I'll try and keep as many safe tiles as I can. Simply because this hand is very slow, so it's likely that if I try and shove directly for it, it's a good chance that I'll just find myself dealing in. So let's just let... Honestly, if we let Shimocha win this hand, it'll be pretty decent for us. Because as long as this isn't a Mangan, like, I keep my first. Like, even if it is a Mangan, as long as it's not a Sumo, I still keep my first. And then we move into South 4. Honestly, best case scenario is that Toyman wins this hand. I might drop 2 pin here. Wait, no one takes it. Okay. Get rid of the dangerous tile early. Wait, get rid of the 2 man. Trying to get rid of my dangerous tiles, but also if I happen... Oh, perfect. That's literally the perfect scenario there. Chun Dora no Mi. So now we move into South 4. I am the North Wind. Dora is also. I do have that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. But it suddenly looks like Chitoi. Honestly, I think I'll... I'll probably move towards Tanya. I don't think I'll call on anything yet. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. But we'll drop it anyway. Drop the 4 pin anyway. Drop 6 pin as well. Tanya is probably kind of slow here. There's definitely a faster way to go about this hand. So let's drop this Penchan here. We'll keep the Rianmen here and here. This could potentially turn into a triplet or a pair as well. Ideally we get the 7 so, but if we get the 5 so, that turns into a Rianmen as well. Looks like perfect 7 so. Ishanten now, Ishanten. Looks like Toyman is shoving for some sort of Tanya. So I'm perfectly happy to just let them do that. They might have Dora, but if they do, like at most, if it's the 4 so, at most, they can only have 2. So there's a chance that they could have like a red Dora or something as well. I don't think that they're playing for first here though. I think they're just playing to avoid last here. Drop the 8 here. They could also be playing to get me, so that I dip under 2,900, so that I dip under 30,000, so that they can then come back by moving the round into the west round. That's also a danger. But I will take the Ricci. Yep. I will take the Ricci. Taking the Ricci is a little bit risky, but I have no Yaku if I don't. I could pray for a little bit of a little itty bitty sumo action. And that might have been the wise idea. Is to wait for a sumo. But I think just putting pressure on people with Sarichi is probably a greater idea. That'll be Leron. Thank you. GG. Another first. Wait. Proved to that Hana that I am the true Hana. They are the fake Hana. Just made it back to the starting line again. Back to the 1600 point starting line. Let's go again. But first, I guess I'll donate these. Wait. I ain't using them. Take a look in the shop as well. Just like when you play, like, just in a row constantly over and over and over, feels like it's a bit much. So I'd like to do like a little break in between games, because I'm like genuinely playing very seriously right now, as you can probably tell by my commentary. It feels like I just want to go like, okay, I got my 3 firsts. Let's stop now. Like I'm tired, but no. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Let's keep going. As long as I keep playing like I've been playing, there'll be more firsts in store for me. Megane no tempura. Okay, it's East 1. I am South. The Dora is 5 man. Let's drop 2 pin here. Keep the 1 man as it's a safe tile. Probably drop... how many groups do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So I can probably drop the 4 so next. I can hope that something builds up around this 5 pin here. This could potentially be Chitoy as well. If I get one more pair, I probably will look towards Chitoy there. And drop the 4 so here. This could be Tanya, I suppose. If I drop like the 9 so, and then build up around other things there. Here I'll drop the 1-1 though. I have my 3-4-5, 7-7, 8-8. Best case scenario, pick up around the 5 pin. That's 9 pin. And then after that, I could, if I pick up around like the 4 or the 6, after that, it could potentially lead into like a Ipeiko Pinfu sort of style, or it could lead into like a Shanpon sort of thing. Even Tanya is also possible. So let's drop the East here. There's still a chance that I pick up the 7 so, and if I do, I will drop the 8 so. 2 so. 8 so is also Genbutsu against dealer. Chun. Nah, let's just drop 2 pin. We'll go for the 4 pin. Like I could have dropped something else, or I could have dropped 5 pin there as well, but I am kind of dedicated to this 5 pin at the moment, so I think I'll keep it. I've got a good feeling about it. There is 1 7 so left, so that is probably a dead tile. Getting rid of the 9 so is probably the most bestest way to continue. He'll drop the Nun. The Chun is most likely safe, and the 9 is also most likely safe, but I do just want to avoid the 1 chance for like an Ipatsu. I'd rather not deal into that. Let's drop the Chun now. How many 6-mans are left? There are 2. There are actually 1 6-man left. Let's drop the 1 here. Shah has not been played yet. There's a chance that obviously the person in the Shah seat could be waiting for it. There's also a chance that dealer has gone into a Tanki or a Shampon wait for either of these wins. So I think I'll just play it safe and avoid dealing in here. Shah is safe, perfect. Yeah, he did have the Shah. So it's most likely that this is possibly like a north pair or something in there. Yep, a north pair, yep. So, repeat of the round. Dora is north. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Drop this. Probably drop. Like I could drop the 5 pin and the Manzu and go for like a Honitsu here. And I might actually do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. We'll go for the Honitsu. At the moment, it looks like a Dora Tanki, but I might switch off of that. Wait. Just going to make it clear to everyone what I'm doing here. Wait, Pon. Ishanten. I'd like to use the Dora, but I don't think I will. If it just so happens that I'm in a tanki wait, and I have to choose between like the Dora or something else, I'll choose the Dora. But otherwise I'll most likely be getting rid of it in favor of like a Dianmen or something. Ichi, can I do anything with this? So 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. No, I can't really do anything with it. Chotto mottainai. Okay, drop the Dora here. Lychee by the person in the west seat. I pretty much have no safe tiles here. But I'll drop 8. I'll shove the 8, so go into Tenpai here on the 2-5, so wait. Sumo, perfect. Chun, Honitsu. Ish. Got the Richi sticks as well, so that's an extra 2k points for free. It is now East 2. I am dealer. Dora is 1 man. I have 1, 2, 3 groups, including the Chun, so most likely the plan here is to just pawn the Chun and force the hand out. Drop the 7 man here. Temperator. So I can pawn Chun, and then I can chi the 6 here, and then like either the 3 or the 6 here, and then I have a Nobitan on the 1-4 man. So unless I pick up a better pair, that's probably what I'll go with. I could also potentially pick up a better sequence and go for that as well. But most likely here is pawn the Chun. I could chi the 8, drop the 7, and then I could also drop the 4 man, and then it is a 3-5 Champon, I believe, or no, potential 2-5 Champon, 2-5 Champon. I would need the 3 pin for it. But if I pick up the 6 pin, probably just drop Hatsu really. That's another 2. I don't really need that, so I'm just gonna drop it. Like I could have dropped the Dora and it would have made use of that, but I don't want to drop the Dora here. Richi by Kamicha. Let's just drop a safe tile here then. Drop another safe tile. There's not a lot of information, so it's hard to fight. Hard to fight this. But I'll most likely still fight this. It's a big one. On the Shah. Chitoi. Yeah, both my Chuns. So there's pretty much no hope of my hand happening. Mangan. Nice. That'll catch up to me nicely. So it is now East 3. I am Northwind. The Dora is 3 pin. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. So here, probably just drop the Nan, and probably the East as well. Toyman is pushing with the Chun. This hand is pretty slow, so I'll probably drop these out of the way tiles, and amass safe tiles in my hand, so that I can sort of fold. Turn off calling. If my hand finishes itself, that'll be nice. But I'm most likely looking towards a fold. My hand is a little bit too slow to push for here. So we'll just amass safe tiles as we carefully make our way towards Tenpai. Right. Then if things look dangerous, we can just stop. One, two, three, four, five. Hemme. Win Rianshanten for like Sun Anko. And also, I guess, Chitoy as well. We now have a Dora, which changes the situation a little bit. I'll probably push for this a little bit. Probably push a little bit for this. If I get to pawn the 3, so that'd be lovely. Even cheating the 4, so would also be lovely. But I'd rather pawn, since 2 so is obviously Suji against the 5 so. I'll ignore that. Okay, let's drop this. Here we go. 8 pin is Genbutsu. So I can probably just drop 8 pin. Work towards the Tanya Dora here. Pawn. Drop this. So Ishanten for the Tanya Dora. Which is quite nice. Feel like 6 pin could come out here. Yep, chi. Gonna chi that for Tenpai with a 7 pin 3 so Shampon. 7 pin could definitely get played. 3 so might be a little bit harder. Turn off calling now. 8 is Suji against them. They could have like a Khan 8 weight. But it doesn't seem like they do. That 4 pin will earn you the ire of Toyman. That was a 4 Khan-chan weight with 3 daughters in their hand. So, a little bit of a mistake you made there. Actually, there was 4 because of the Khan, right? There was more daughters than I expected. It's now East 4. I am West seat. Dora is 9 man. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Just gonna drop the East first. Because I'm trying to take a sip of water. And I can't think about what tile to drop while also sipping water. So this is Ishanten. So I'm just gonna drop the Dora. Best tile I can pick up is the 2 pin for the Rianmen weight on the 6-9 pin. But if I pick up the 3 so, or the 7, no, if I pick up the 3 so, I'll most likely drop this 1-3 pin. This is a little bit of an option. I think I'm probably going to drop 7 pin here. Either 7 pin or 8 so, I think, were the best. There's also 8 pin that I could have dropped as well. Wait, now drop 8 so. Genbutsu against dealer. Yeah. I'm in Ishanten still. But the shape did not get any better. If anything, the shape has gotten worse. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. It was definitely better to just throw the 8 pin back in. But that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I had an idea in my head of what I wanted the hand to look like after dropping the 7 pin. But pretty much nothing of what I imagined has come true. There are 2 2-pins and 2 3-sos. Drop 1-so here. Can also drop 3-man. Probably will drop 3-man. Well, that changes the story a little bit. Probably won't drop it now. Let's just simply... Actually, I can drop 3-man. It's Gambits against both of them. Wait. It's a silly Shanten. I'll probably drop... Probably drop the 8-pin here. Like, it could have been a 5-8-pin weight on Kamicha's side of things. So it was a little bit dangerous. 1-pin is definitely the... 1-pin's definitely the tile to drop here, except now it's not. I'll drop 1-pin anyway, though. I'm any Shanten with a good shape. There's no need to push, and I didn't even get to push anyway. I probably wouldn't have played the Shah unless it came out first. Probably would have just folded there fully. But that works out nicely. It is East 4 again. This time the daughter is 9 again. I am West Wind. I have the Shah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. I can certainly pawn. Can certainly get a pawn off here on the Shah. Picking up all of the wins. Not that that really helps me. Probably drop South next. Probably would have been smarter to hold on to the North and drop the South first, but we'll drop the South now. Drop 9-so here, because we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, and then drop the 3 for the 4-so pair. And if we pick up Ton, it could even rotate into a Honitsu. We shall see, we shall see. There's the Ton. Wait. The question is whether I pawn it or not, really. If I pick up like a dupe, like the 1-pin with the 1-man, oh, there's the 1-man. Alright, I guess we'll just go for the Honitsu then. Shah, Ton, Honitsu. Probably no daughters, but that's okay. I could certainly pawn the 6 or the 1-man, and then probably drop the 7. Or I could drop the 6 and use like the Ton as like my pair. But that just makes my shape a little bit annoying is if I do that. Most likely just aim to Chi here. Aim to Chi or Sumo. That helps. So that puts me in Ishanten. The only problem is, can I drop 7-man? I can drop Hatsu. So now Dealer is also in Dichi. And now so is Kamicha. So I probably want to avoid dealing in here. And I believe I'll do so by dropping the 1-mans. There's the run. And it's a big one. Nice Mangan. That puts the dealer further away from me, which is nice. Means that instead of competing with Kamicha and Toyman, I'm just competing with Kamicha. For now, at least. It is South 1, I am South Wind. The daughter is the North Wind. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. This is a potential Honitsu here. Double Nan Honitsu, potential daughter as well. Probably look towards the Honitsu here. But if I happen to just pick up the 3-pin randomly, I might give up on it. Keeping these because they're all pretty safe tiles. So if things go awry, I can either fold or I can go the long way around to Tempai. Buys me some time, basically. Let's start by dropping the Hatsu here. I would like to pick up something around this area before I... Okay, now I can shove for the Honitsu. Perfect. Ryanshan then. I probably won't pond the Wanso. I obviously will pond the Haku though. I don't know, the situation could change. Depends on what I get, right? If I pick up around the 7, so I'll most likely drop the daughter straight away. That she doesn't help me. Okay. Put it on. That looks like a chanter. That is not a chanter. It is a SSK. SSK Nomi. 1,500 points because they're the dealer. Excellent. It is South 1 again. I am again in the South seat. This time the daughter is 3-pin. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. No real pair at the moment. But I could always get the Nobutan on the 1, 4-pin. Or something else. There's the Nan. So I probably could pawn the Nan, drop the 4 so, be on a 6, 9 so wait. That is an option. Probably get rid of this Penshan now that I have the 4-5 Ryanmen. If Richi comes before the Nan, though, I will just take the Richi. Maybe. It's hard to say, because if it's a Richi on the Khan 5 so, I won't Richi, I'll Dama. At least for a little bit. But if it's the Richi on a Ryanmen, I'll just take the Ryanmen Richi. There's the Ryanmen Richi. Okay. This is the Richi Nomi. If I pick up the 3-pin, or if somebody drops it, that'll obviously be a Richi Dora. But other than that, this isn't much of a hand. Ipatsuma, Richi Ipatsuma, so that's 3 Han. Pretty decent. Probably didn't get any Uradora. I did not. That's a nice 4,000k hand. Oh, 4,000 point hand. Puts me closer to first. And now it's South 2. I'm the dealer. Dora is 2-man. I can play this hand. I have 3 groups. Probably won't call on anything. It'd be nice if I could pick up around the Dora. If I could pick up the Dora, would be very nice. But I'm not gonna hold out for it. I think I'll probably just drop the 1-man as soon as something more convenient shows up. So this could be like a Yakuhai. It could be an SSK again. Based on dropping the 5, Chanter is also possible. But it's most likely just like some sort of Yakuhai hand or something. Yakuhai or SSK. So I'll probably drop the 1-man next. Yep, 1-man, go away. So I am in East Shanten. If I pick up 4-pin or 3-pin, that'll be Tempai. Yep, there's the Haku. That's what I thought. So I can just Chi for Tanya if he drops the 3-pin here. Oh, he didn't. I guess I'll just Richi then. Richi Nomi. Suki da yo. Ne daisuki da yo. Waiting on the Pen-chan 3-pin. Wait. I think it'll happen. I can see it happening, yeah. Kamicha might drop it. If they're not going for an SSK, they might drop it. But I could also just sumo it fairly easily, I think. There's 4 out there. Shimusha's also not using it, so there's a chance Shimusha could drop it. Or at least, Shimusha's most likely not using it. There's the Suji trap as well, so that makes the 3-pin even more likely to be played. If Shimusha deals in, it's probably really bad. Because the game will just end. So I'm hoping that they don't, and it'll end with me in second. Because this is a very cheap hand. There's the Ron, thank you. Richi no Mi. Maybe I get an Udodora. Nope, no such luck. Just the Richi no Mi. It'll be 2k points. Thank you. Puts me a little bit closer to first place. It is, once again, South 2. I am once again the dealer. Dora is 6, so I have 1, 2, 3 groups. Technically 4 if you count the 5, 6, and the 7, 8 as 2 separate groups. This looks like a hand that I can just sort of shove and it'll work out. So I'll probably just shove it. I'm already in Rian Shanten here. Potential Nobutan on this. Potential pair here as well. So this could turn into a Sanmenchan with the pair as the 2-man, or it could turn into like a 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4 with a Nobutan here, or it could even turn into something else, like a 2, 2, 4 with a weight on like the 2, 5. There's plenty of options here. I can drop the 1 so for Tanya here. I could even chi if I wanted to, and I probably will. Tanya Dora. Will I chi? Not yet. I won't chi yet. Okay, Ishanten. This shape is pretty good, so I'll probably just go for the Richi. I also have safe tiles which I can enter Richi with. He's going for a Honitsu. That's pretty clear. Hold on. So if the red 5-man gets dropped, I will chi it, but otherwise I'm going for the Richi. That's 1-man. 1 so again. Haku is a little bit dangerous, but I'm going to drop it anyway, because this is a good hand, so I can shove for it. It's Tanya, Dora. Potential that Ichi is there. It'll be enough to win me the game, basically. I'll most likely drop the 2-man and go on the Shampon weight, because that's the Genbutsu against them who are going for a Hoitsu. Don't chi that. Sha, go away. So I need a 2-man, 5-man, 8-man. 5-pin, 8-pin to go into Tenpai here. Fairly wide weight, fairly wide weight. There's the Richi. Richi, Tanya, Dora, Pinfu. Ipats on the red. Perfect, that's another first place. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Go for the Hanuman, deal the Hanuman. I even got Udadora off of that, that's pretty insane. Almost a Baiman. You are very dead. I've once again proven that I'm the real Hana, and you're just a fake Hana. Yes. I will now take a quick little BRB to go get more water and use the restroom. So, see you in a minute or two. I return. Nice win streak you got going. Thank you, thank you. You know, when I get serious, it's sort of what it's like. But nah, is if you don't know Shibukawa, the pro player, he does streams, and he's like super. Oh, I gotta get the BRB off my screen. He's super great to watch. I've learnt so much from him. So I'm basically just emulating him at the moment. And learning as I go. If you know a little bit of Japanese, if you know like just enough to like know like the Mahjong terms or whatever, I recommend it. It's really educational. It is East 1, North. I'm North Sea. Dota is 4 man. I have 1, 2, 3 groups, 3 pairs. The shape of this hand is a little bit rough, so I think I'll most likely cut some dangerous tiles, like the middle tiles, like the 6 pin and the 4 so, and move towards Chitoi. Kochu is already translating it. I guess you've got a point. Alright, making good progress on the Chitoi. I'm already in Ishanten. So I'll probably just hit the Richi button at some point on one of these honor weights. Also here. Eight pin go. Five so go. So it's probably pretty obvious that I'm doing Chitoi here. Based on my discards. It looks like a Chitoi or maybe like a half flush, but most likely Chitoi. Wait. So he's pawned the 9, so he's probably doing a Manzu Honitsu. Or probably not Shinitsu, because he hasn't dropped any honor tiles, so it's probably just a whole half flush. He's tossing rid of everything. Like I've tossed like 6-8, I've tossed like 4-5, I'm tossing 7 pin. Like these are sequences that I would normally keep as sequences. But since I'm getting rid of all my sequences, it either makes it look like a half flush since I haven't dropped any Manzu, or like a Chitoi because I'm dropping all my sequences. So we'll drop Ton here. The 9 so is a good weight. It's Genbutsu against Toyman as well. Do I keep 8? I think I'll drop the Chun here. Because I know that they're going for a half flush, and I don't really want to like get to Tenpai, drop the Chun, and then deal in, you know? So we're just playing a little bit more carefully around what they're doing. Drop the 9 here. Okay, Richi from dealer. Probably work towards a fold here. With that. Can't drop this, have to keep that. I could probably shove a 3 so. But that is probably about as best as it gets. Maybe 8 so. So if I get a dangerous tile and I don't get into Tenpai, I'll most likely just drop the Hatsu. There's the Tenpai. So let's silently drop the 3 so and hopefully 1 man. 1 man won't get played most likely because it's a very dangerous tile right now. Oh, the 1 man is suddenly a very safe tile. The 1 man is suddenly super safe. So this could easily be Chitoi Dora here. Dama because of danger? Yep. If I pick up a dangerous tile, I have easy tile to fold with. I just fold Haku. It's too late in the game for me to Richi on a hand like this, and you've dealt in to the Richi Nanshabon. Yeah, the reason, it's Suji, which makes it really great. But it's still not worth Richiing on this late into the game. It is East 1 again. I'm once again North Seat. Dora is now 4 pin. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. This could once again be Chitoi. Sorry. Could also be something like a Sananko or something, who knows. There are plenty of options here. I'll most likely not Sananko because I do want to use this Dora. It adds value. So I'm probably just going to walk straight forward into this hand and treat it nice and honest. I can keep the 8 and the 9 so. Genbutsu against dealer. So if dealer starts striking the iron again, I can just fold nice and cleanly. Also, if I pick up 7, if I get 7 man, I can drop this and work towards a Tanyao with the 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, and then like 8, 8, 8, there's the 4. So let's drop this Penchan and work towards the Tanyao here. Tanyao, 3 daughters. I just need to chi the 7 man or the 6 pin, and that'll put me in Tenpai. They're thinking about it. Okay, they decided. Also, if I pick up a 5 man, I can obviously drop the 8, which is Genbutsu as well, and upgrades my hand to a Ryanmen over on this side of things. Picking up a 4 pin also lets me drop 7 and upgrades it to a Ryanmen as well. But pins are a little bit scary against Shimocha at the moment, so I'll be very apprehensive about it. It's probably better to drop 9-so than Haku there, because Haku's a perfectly safe tile, and 9-so's a little bit risky. That's 2 of the 7s gone. I'll just drop 6-so here. So 2 of the 7 mans are gone. It's Genbutsu against both of them, so if Kamicha wants to play it a little bit safe, you could easily see a 7 man coming out here. There's the 9-so chi. That's what I was worried about. Oh, you got dealt in with the Dora. Silly little boy. That was a 4-7 pin. Nobutan. Yep, and I said I was scared of the Pinzu by Shimocha, and also the 7 pin is also dangerous because it's Suji with Dora. So I made the right choice to not drop it. Not that I would have dropped it anyway. It is once again East 1. Dora is now 8 man. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. No pairs. There's a potential for SSK here. Just considering it. Probably won't go for it though. If it happens to let me like 2, 3, 4 SSK, then sure, okay, pick up the Dora, that's good. So I can definitely get into the Tanya spirit here. Reach Tanya Dora Pinfu sort of thing. There's my pair, perfect. Ishanten. I could have dropped 1-so first and seen what happened. Like if I picked up like a 3 man, then I could have dropped like 3-so and then like 8-so and then had like a 2-5 man wait. But I don't really like having a 2-5 man wait here anyway. Because, you know, 5 man is on the same line as the Dora, so it'll be a bit hard to get my hands on it. Best style here is obviously 4-so for the 2-5 pin Dianmen. But if I pick up a 6-so now, I can actually drop 3-so and then potential Ipeiko here, dropping the 8-so as well. Lichinya from Kamicha. I'm just going to drop the 1 man here. 1 man was like potential for danger. Like it could have been a 1-4 man wait. But I want to shove this hand a little bit. I picked up a 2, so I think I'll drop the 2 mans here, because it's Suji. It could be like a Kanchan weight, but it's not. So now I can chi the force serve it comes up and just enter an open hand Tanyao, or I can enter Richi if it is so kind as to bless me with Richi. Drop 8 so here. I actually am worried about a 5-8 pin weight. So I'm trying to play around that a little bit. I'll drop Suji here. Okay, nice. We're still going the long way around for this Tenpai. I see. I see. So desu ka? Okay. We'll fold here. I can't push any further. Not with this Ton in my hand. Like, that could easily be Shimicha's tile that he's waiting on. It could also be Kamicho's tile as well. Jade as well. That's fine. I don't really have many, or should I say any, safe tiles. So this is a little bit scary here. Like, I have 6... I guess I have 6 man. Suppose that's fine. I would like to sort of hold on to 6 mana a little bit, if I can, but it doesn't look like I will be able to. Let's just drop the 1 man then. Three pin, that'll deal not it? No, that won't deal in. Okay, cool. 3 safe tile for me, don't mind if I do. This guy probably has a 3 pin as his pair though. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in Tenpai. So now drop the 6. Yosh. He had the Ton there. If I had dropped the Ton, he would have just pawned it and then dropped the 7, and it would have made my life a lot more difficult. It is now East 2, I am West, Dora is 6, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. I've got pretty much everything. I can hard push this hand if I want to. Just pawn the Chun, Dora. There's a potential for... Is there a potential for SSK? Not really. There is. It's slim, but there is a chance for the SSK happening. But I'll mostly just likely stick to the whatever Rianmen weights I get. Drop the 5 pin first, yeah. Drop 8 as well. The good thing about this is if I pick up 4, it turns into a Sun Menchan, and then I can probably drop the 6-7 Mans, because a lot of people have been dropping Manzu. So they'll most likely pass through safely without anyone cheating or pawning them. Wait. That being said, I do need to get the Chun first. There's a possibility that the Chun is already being held by somebody else. So I'll keep that in mind as I continue here. I may have to shoot for Odichi, might have to drop both of the 9 so's and shoot for Odichi, but it looks like I won't have to. Upon the Chun, as planned. Oh, I'll most likely drop the 2-3 so. Unless I get to chi it. If I chi it, obviously drop I think drop 2-3 pin if I get to chi the 2-3 so, otherwise drop the 2-3 so. Ponya. Alright, drop the 2-3 so, starting with the 3 so. Because 3 so is the most dangerous tile in my hand, aside from the Dora. Alright, that's Tempai. Chun Dora Dora. If I get the red 5-man, obviously that's 3 Doras, which would be a Mangan, assuming that it's a Ron. Wait. Turn off calls here. I also have the Suji trap on the 5, which is nice, but I don't think anyone will fall for it, unless they're really stressing out. I suppose Kamicha could, if he's really trying hard. Strap 4 pin. A little bit risky tile, but I don't think anyone else is in Tempai at the moment. There's a chance that Kamicho is in Tempai for some sort of Tanyao, maybe even a Yakuhai sort of thing, sort of situation. But I don't think so. You're gonna chi. So he's probably just cheating for K10 here. Otherwise, why would he drop 3 1-sos in a row? He's either cheating for K10 or to change the draw order, I'm not entirely sure. There's the sumo. Thanks for the cheat. Chun Dora Dora. Nice to get 3 Honba out of that, so that boosts my score a little bit. I think I got the leftover Ichi sticks if there were any as well. That is now East 3. I'm South Wind. Dora is South. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. I think I have 5 groups. I'm in Ishanten here, basically. Ishanten with a Shampon on the Sha and the North, and the 9-man. If I pick up 6 pin, I will drop Shas. I will drop both the Sha. 6 pin or 8 pin will cause me to drop both of the Sha and go for Pinfu. A nice safe Pinfu. There's the 8 pin, so Ishanten with a better shape, better acceptance. 4-man, 7-man, 6 pin, 9 pin, go into Richi. Nice and safely. And I've also only dropped honor tiles apart from this 5 so it'll make it pretty hard to see what I'm doing. Which is a bonus. Nice hypo? It's a very nice hypo. Okay, reach. Reach. Try and guess what I'm doing, buddies. Reach Pinfu. No Dora unless I get a Nura. Could get an Ipatsumo though. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, not quite. It was efficient, but I do kind of regret it. I think dropping... No, this was fine. No, this was pretty much perfect, yeah. I feel like I could have dropped Sha Sha and then 5-so instead of Sha 5-so Sha. But I think it doesn't really matter either way. Efficient luck? I suppose luck of the draw has something to do with it. But, I mean, somebody else less skilled might have just messed up and gone a longer way around, I suppose. I mean, this is like a really basic, easy hand to do. I'm not going to say it's like took a lot of skill to do this hand. But there was some level of skill involved. Predicting the wall is pure skill. That's certainly true. People aren't really going to drop any Manzu. I probably have to rely on Sumo here. Unless like some sort of something amazing happens and they drop them. What are you waiting for? I don't know, something amazing, I guess. Sumo or direct hit on the Shimocha would be best case scenario. Direct hit on Toyman would be bad. Because it won't kill him, but it'll put him close to dying. And if that happens, it might become a little harder to get first, because I'll have to be more careful about what hands I'm going for and how many points they're worth. And also, like, Shimocha could, like, sumo and then just win and kill them. There's plenty of things that could happen if I directly hit Toyman. Most likely this will go to Ryukyoku. Yeah, seems that way. I suppose there is. I have one more sumo chance, so I suppose there is a chance. Nope, didn't think so. Probably no Hote either, unless Shimocha really wants to push. Yeah, didn't think so. Wait, 3,000 points for me. Nothing for anyone else. Puts me closer to first place here. So a Mangan Hound will put me in first here. It is East 4. I'm the dealer. Daughter is 4-man. I definitely have a chance for the daughter acceptance here. This could turn into a Sanmen-chan. So if I pick up Forso, I'll probably just drop the 6-man and get the Khan 3, Khan 5 weight going. Yeah, I'll drop Hatsu here. SSK possibility, yes, it is a slim 789 SSK possibility. Especially with that 9-man draw. A little bit far, true, a little bit far. 7-pin. I don't actually need 7-pin. I think I'm going to throw 7-pin back. I could have dropped the 2-man there. But if I do, it makes my daughter acceptance a little bit worse. So so obviously if I pick up, let me think. If I pick up a dupe of the 6, I drop the 2. There's the daughter acceptance that I was looking for. Wait. So Rian Shanten here. Is it Rian Shanten or is it San Shanten, actually? It's hard to tell. Okay, perfect. There's that. So now I can just drop 9. Okay, Ishanten. So it was the Rian Shanten, I was right. Ishanten with a weight on the 5-8 pin, potentially. Most likely it'll end up being a possibility of a Khan 3-man or a Khan 5-man. I would go for the Khan 3-man though, over the 5-man. So perfect upgrade to Tanya. I can actually chi now if I want to. Okay, I'll chi. If they're pushing Tenpai, I think I'll just chi. If I get the opportunity, 8-pin is a safe tile. I'll just drop 2-man here. North is a little bit dangerous. No, North is safe. Okay, North safe. Perfect, so I can enter Tenpai relatively safely here. off of a chi. Any bailers? Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, it's about time to bail. I should drop the 2 8-sos here. Go 8-so, 8-so. Oh, there's the sun mention. 7 pin is safe, so probably just drop 7 pin here. Wait. Okay, safety. It was 3-so there and 5 mon there. Suji trap there. It is now South 1. I am North Seat. Daughter is 6-so. I have potential for the daughter acceptance here. And I have my North, so I can just pawn that. I do not pawn the West, though. Do not pawn the West, is what I was saying. Hey. So Rianchan then. Probably pawn North, drop Hatsu. And then after that, if I get the daughter, I can either drop Shah. I can drop Shah if I get the daughter. Or the Force, so I can drop Shah. And then safely enter Tempai that way. Okay, Ishanten. Probably just pawn and then drop 5s. Pawn North, drop 5-so. Give up on the daughter and just go for pair Nomi. Although if I get the Richi, I'd probably prefer the Richi. None, don't need that. Let's drop 5-so here. Because suddenly the opportunity for a San Anko has opened. It's very, very, very slim because there's no west and only 1 north left and 1 8 left. But this does like widen my Tempai acceptance either way. Okay, so he's just going for Tanyao here. He probably has maybe like a 6-7-8 or 5-6-7 sort of daughter looking thing in his hand, maybe even a pair of daughters. So I'd like to play it a little bit safe. He probably doesn't have a Yakuhai. He could have Hatsu. He could have Haku, honestly. He doesn't have Haku, so it's Tanya. Can't pawn that. And drop the 5 here. Looks like we're looking for a north pawn with a 6-9 man weight. Can't really get the 8 or the Shah, so the Champon is worthless. This go. Pawn. Tempai. Pair Nomi. And if things get dangerous, I can obviously fold with the Shahs. But that'll be the run. Pair. 1,600 points because of the Honba. Thank you very much. I also get the Richi sticks. So, first place is only just a little bit away. South 2, I'm West Wind. Daughter is 2-so. I have 3 groups. This is looking like a bit of a rough hand. I might not push that hard for it. Start by dropping 9 and increase my options around here. So that's 3 groups and a pair. It's pretty decent. I'm playing this hand a little bit aggressively. Normally I wouldn't. But I can smell blood on the water with Toyman nearly dying. So I'll push a little bit for it. Drop some dragons here. Riichi via Shimocha. That's very early, very scary. So we'll probably just bail out here. I've still got safe tiles that I can use. Toyman is deciding, does he want to push or does he want to fold? Wait. So let's just drop soft safe tiles as we move along. Wait. Okay, drop 6 man next. And then probably just slap the 2/2 pin down. Yep. I basically just need to pray that Toyman doesn't deal in, and that if Shimocha sumos, it's not enough to kill them. Although obviously best case scenario it goes to Ryukyoku. That's so hard to say. I'm not used to saying it, I need to practice it. Ryukyoku, Ryukyoku, Ryukyoku. Wait, Nan is safe. Hanuman sumo to kill him? Yeah. So I'm hoping that it's not a Hanuman. Basically. Okay, so there's the Chun. He had the Chun pair. So I'm glad I didn't drop the Chun. Although honestly I probably could have dropped it. And helped him out. That'll be the sumo. At least a mangan. Okay, that looks like a mangan. Unless some Uradora blow his hand up, it's probably just a mangan. Yeah, it's mangan. Reach sumo Tanya Doradora. Mangan. So I need a Hanuman sumo to win. But any sumo will kill him. So let me see. It's South 3, I'm South. Okay, he's just going for the kill. I guess we'll see who's faster then. I have a decent amount of groups here. I could definitely fight this. Zero points is game over? No. It has to go under 0. It has to go into negatives for game over. If you get to 0 points, you basically just sit there and cry a little bit and wait for the game to end. It's very rare that you'll come back from 0. Jade. Okay. They're advancing their hand a little bit. That's okay though. Just force a Yakuman, right? Ara. Drop none here. Tuso to go. 4-so would be really nice. 7-so would be really nice. Probably you have to pick up 7 or 4, drop the 6-so. Drop 6-so here. Hey, Ishanten. If I pick up 4-so or 7, it's hard. Like theoretically, I could drop the 8 and then upgrade to a Pinfu, or change it to a Pinfu rather. But I think I'd rather keep the closed triplet on the 9 because it's worth a lot of Fu. Jade. So they're probably in Tenpai by now. Pretty much just gonna pray that I pick up the 7-man. And even if I don't, I think I'll just go into Riichi with whatever Tenpai I get. Wait, drop the Chun here. Hatsu is a little bit dangerous, so I'll be careful about it. If I get Tenpai, I'll go. But otherwise, I'll be a little bit precautious. I think I'm going to drop the 8-9 man here. Only once in 3 out of hand chance? It's because you don't believe enough. If you just believe a little bit more, you'll get more. Wait, Ishanten. Again. So now if I pick up around the 4, I'll have a lot better of a weight here. Still means dropping the Hatsu, which is a little bit scary. 2-man shouldn't be that dangerous. Might get pwned, I suppose. Didn't think so. Wait. No, I just dropped 7 so here. I won't use it. One man. 4-pin is safe. So I could have absolutely just dropped 4-pin there. Okay, Hatsu is safe. Perfect. That's what I want to see. There goes the Hatsus. Nice, Ronya. That's actually really good. Lowers the lead. Well, lowers the lead by a lot. Okay. Now I just need a Mangan. But yeah, I definitely made a mistake there. I didn't realize that the 4-pin had already passed. 4-pin was definitely the drop. It's South 3. I'm South Wind Daughter. It's Haku. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. This is going to be a little bit of a hard hand to work with. So I'm probably going to try and just keep safe tiles. I probably have to hug this Haku, honestly. And hope for it, because otherwise getting a Mangan might be a little bit difficult without it. But basically, like Chitoi I could aim for. Yeah, Chitoi looks like. It's a very slow Chitoi, so it pretty much relies on everyone else's hands being slower than mine. So I don't really know that it'll happen. Basically, if I pick up 7 so though, I drop Sha or Chun. Probably drop Chun if I pick up 7 so. That's 5. I'm gonna drop the Chun now. Keeping Sha because it's very safe. Hatsu can go as well. Could get even pond, it didn't. Pon on that, so that's either the Haku Yakuhai, or it is just a simple Tanya or some sort of Toi Toi. So I probably won't drop Haku anymore, even though there was a chance that I would have once, but not anymore. I can't afford to give them a bigger lead than they already have. So I'm basically just going to be playing to deny them tiles and not deal into them. So yeah, this is definitely Chitoi here. Rian Shanten for Chitoi. I guess it could be Sananko, but if it was Sananko, I'd have to drop Haku, and I'm not going to do that. Most likely. Drop this because it's hard to chi. Honestly, dropping 2-man was probably better than the 1-so there because there's more 1-sos than there are 2-mans. But I'm just preserving this shape just in case something amazing happens. Nope. Okay, 2-man go. Ah, there's the sumo. That'll end the game. Nice second place. Yeah, that's just Tanya. Yep. Second. Very good night. I think I will end stream here because, like, normally I would keep going, but my throat is starting to get pretty sore. I guess I've been streaming too much over the past few days, talking too much. And the water is not assuaging my sore throat, so I think I'll just stop here and rest my throat. Might not stream tomorrow, might take tomorrow off to get proper rest in. But yes, let's see if I can see if there's anyone online to raid. Wait. Oh, we've got this guy. We've got a demoting stream. Hold on. There's a demoting stream. We gotta go. We gotta go. There's a demoting stream happening. Let's go. Demoting stream. Let's go. Let's go. All right.